Hello, checking in with a little vlog update. I have not been filming as much this week as I would like. Life has just been a little bit hectic. The kids are off of school with Thanksgiving break. And to be honest, my energy is just not there. We are about 2.5 weeks out from Nationals. Friday will be 2 weeks officially, so today is Tuesday. And energy is low. Woke up today especially feeling like very fatigued, very slow, like physically and mentally, and I'm just kind of tapped out. But at least I'm aware of that. Like, I feel like I have a pretty good sense when I reach this point in prep where I'm just like, okay, rest is the number one priority at this point. I get my training done, I get my nutrition in, but aside from that, I really just try to slow down and take my time to relax, take naps when I need them, listen to my body, don't take on any additional stressors as far as like work or time commitments to other things. So that's kind of what I wanted to pop on here and talk about, is what is the hardest thing about prep. And I will say it's not the training, it's not the nutrition. For me, I think for some people that is the struggle, but for me, the discipline of training and nutrition is pretty routine. I kind of get into a habit of just sticking to it, and I don't really think twice about it. I love structure. I love kind of turning my brain off and just going with what I know I'm supposed to do. For me, the biggest struggle, like in the realest sense, and I've been reflecting a lot on this week, is just trying to find the balance, trying to balance life with prep. Because the reality is regardless of what competition is coming up, or regardless of what my plan is with training and competing, life still goes on, and it's happening every single day right in front of us. It's happening fast. And so when you have kids and a family and a spouse, it really puts things into perspective of like, you just need to be present. You need to slow down and find the balance of prioritizing your fitness goals. This just goes for everybody. You can prioritize your fitness goals, and you can, be locked into prep and still be present with your family and make it a priority to, get off your phone and spend time with them every night, or close your computer early so that you can be present before your kids go to bed. Things like that, I think I'm slowly learning, and I'm definitely not perfect. It's something that I really do struggle with because I am a go person. Like, it's hard for me to slow down and rest, or even just like enjoy the moment. So yeah, for me, the biggest challenge has just been learning to balance life, family life especially, with everything else that I'm doing. And the reality is too, like, even with work will always be there. There's always going to be other things coming up and going on. So taking time to reflect on what your priorities are in life and what things matter to you most, especially during the holiday season, that's going to be really important. If you plan to do a prep, or you are just working towards a fitness goal, just don't let it completely consume you. Maybe I'm preaching to the choir, but truly, just taking time to set your priorities, make time for family and the things that matter to you. So for us, every Sunday we go to church. That's kind of like one of our family outings that we do together. We often go to the gym together. And that again is like a family thing. Like on the weekends, we all go to the gym on Saturday morning. For me during prep, I've also tried to include Trevor as much as I can. So I want him to feel like he's a part of the experience, even though a lot of what I do is like me flying solo as far as like training, eating foods that he doesn't eat and all that. I try to include him in the decision-making process. So whether it's planning what we have to do before a show or going to photo shoots together, I want him to be a part of it. So Trevor, if you're watching this, I love you, and thank you for putting up with me during a very hard week. So I will plan to check in later with some more updates. Okay, so here I am. I was just sitting in the car doing my TED Talk, and now I picked up some groceries. We ran out of some stuff. There's all my water for the next few days. I also have my rice cakes. I only get those for a few more days. Had to restock up on veggies, egg whites, diapers for Trevor. I'm kidding. Rice and dandelion tea. So this is a go-to during prep, especially in the final weeks. It's a new flavor I'm going to try, red chai. My Calm Magnesium. Okay, so another thing you should know about prep, this is just a side note after my rant about being present. I am at HEB for like the 3rd time this week. It is not cheap. I go through so much food, even though it doesn't seem like I eat a lot of food. Eating 5 meals a day, when it's all very clean, whether it be vegetables, chicken, seasonings, eggs, lots of egg whites, lots of water. I just picked up literally a huge pack of water and 5 gallons of water. I felt so bad for the girl that was loading my car, so I got out to help her. But yeah, you do have to account for the amount of food that you will go through. Luckily, we are not traveling for Thanksgiving. We're going to be home, so I'm kind of relieved that I don't have to worry about like meal prepping and traveling with all of that. We have not spent Thanksgiving at home probably in the last 5 years, honestly. We usually travel, but we just moved to the Woodlands, to Magnolia, Texas, and this will be our first like real holiday in our home. So we're kind of excited just to like stay put and enjoy our new house and some quiet time. We've just been go this year, so I think it was time for us to slow down and kind of just enjoy where we are for the holidays. So I hope everyone enjoys this week, and to all of my clients, I hope you enjoy some delicious food. If I were not on prep, I would, but we only have a couple more weeks, and then I can kind of treat myself during Christmas to some of the yummy holiday foods that I am not going to be able to eat this week. So I would love to know, if you're on prep during the holidays, what do you do? How do you kind of set yourself up for success? For me, sorry, that shadow's in a weird place. For me this week, I knew that going into Thanksgiving would be kind of weird since we're not with family like we usually are. And we already did a big Friendsgiving, so we already did a huge dinner spread. So we're not really planning to do anything too crazy on Thursday. So I decided, why not get out of the house and do something kind of fun? So Moana 2 premieres on Thursday, and we're gonna get out of the house and go see a movie as a family. So that'll be something kind of different. I remember as a kid going to the movies like on Christmas Day, and I thought that was the coolest thing. So we're gonna switch up our little holiday tradition this year. But here I am. I'm trying to pull out into this traffic just to get a coffee, and hopefully after one of these vlogs, Starbucks decides to sponsor me. Even if it's just for nitro cold brew, I'd be cool with that. But it might be the first ever bikini athlete sponsored by Starbucks. That would be amazing. All right, logging off. was really feeling fatigued and tired yesterday. And wasn't really sure what was going on. I just did not feel like myself. I got out of bed and just kind of dragged through the day and like could not make it without a nap. Was very low energy, tried to stay off my feet, keep my feet elevated because I could just feel my body kind of holding on to some water. Today, again, woke up kind of feeling watery, boobs hurting, headache. So I do think that I'm dealing with some PMS symptoms. Not that I will actually get my cycle at this point in prep, but yeah, just good to have that body awareness and be able to like listen to my body. Like I know I need to slow down and get some extra rest. So today we did hit glutes hard this morning at Texas Iron, trained with Evan, and then actually ran home, ate meal 2, and then ran to Northside for a quick lymphatic drainage with Brandon, which I could feel like I really needed that today just because my body feels a little bit inflamed and watery. And then went home, ate another meal, and laid down with my feet up just to kind of get that body water flowing in the right direction. So keeping my feet up and kind of hoping to flush some of that out in the next day or so. I'm really starting to think that it is like a PMS thing that I'm dealing with, that it's not necessarily prep related, but more so just like hormonal. So I'm hoping that in the next couple of days I start to feel like myself. We will be officially 2 weeks out on Friday, so I'm gonna plan to enjoy Thanksgiving. Again, we're just chilling. We're gonna hang out as a family, not do anything crazy, probably take a rest day but still get my cardio in, and then plan to check in on Friday, just to see how I'm feeling. So hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving wherever you are in the world, wherever you're watching this, and don't forget to get moving, stay active, drink lots of water to help digestion. Yeah, I will plan to check in a couple days or so. Can we just talk about the fact that it is 46 degrees outside and these children don't even have jackets on and he's in shorts? I have like 10 layers on right now. All right, so I am back at my favorite place. I'm back at HEB sipping my Topo Chico. Don't look at my broken nails. We went to the movie yesterday and it like occurred to me that I could have this. This was like the one thing on the menu that I could actually have. Mineral water, duh. Can't have this going into peak week, obviously, when it's carbonated, but it's nice to have little like treats like this where there's no artificial flavoring. It's literally just water, but it kind of feels like a treat because it's sparkling. So I am checking in for the last time this week. We're wrapping up the week 3 vlog. Today is Friday, November 29th, and we are officially 2 weeks out from Nationals. So yeah, just kind of recapping this week. It was kind of a rough week for me. I've not felt my greatest, and I'm sure I said it a million times, like just holding water, feeling bloated, feeling very PMS-y, very hormonal, really can have an effect on like your mental focus and your mental like self-esteem. So definitely have been struggling the last couple days of just kind of like not feeling myself, not feeling my greatest, knowing that I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, but physically to not feel good in my own skin, just due to hormonal changes and shifts, can kind of attribute to, you know, just feeling overwhelmed and starting to overthink things. So I really have to just kind of stop myself throughout the week when I'm in this headspace and just remind myself that, you know, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I don't need to stress about anything, because when you stress, your cortisol is going to go up and it's only going to cause more problems. So been really intentional about trying to take it easy and rest and not overdo it. I did wake up today feeling mentally in a better place, like in a better headspace, a little more positive, a little more upbeat, getting excited for Nationals now that we're 2 weeks out. So I do feel like maybe I'm on the tail end of this hormonal stuff that I'm going through. I'm hoping. But I mean, my check-ins look great. I know that I'm holding a great shape right now. I just know I'm a little bit on the watery side. Weight is up slightly, which is usually a sign that my cycle symptoms are here. But aside from that, feeling great. Very thankful that I'm still healthy, even though my kids have been sick these last couple weeks. And yeah, just trying to stay positive, trying to stay focused. Today, I started my morning out back in my normal routine, even though yesterday was Thanksgiving. Woke up early, got my fasted cardio done, ate breakfast, and then we headed over to Leader Fitness as a family. The kids love going there just because of the little playroom, and Trevor loves working out there too. So headed over there, got a session in with Patrick Hchef. I hope I'm saying that right. I filmed a little clip of our training today because we did use the newbie, and the whole purpose of that for me has been glute activation. So I've really struggled with feeling my right glute. We know there's some scar tissue. We also know there's some imbalance and some mobility issues, I should say, from posing on my right side. So we've used the newbie to kind of retrain the connection on my right side, and it's amazing when you do start to notice glute activation. It's amazing the difference you see in your training, in your pumps, post-workout. Obviously the first time I used it I was super sore, but now that we're several sessions in, it's really more so about just training the activation on that side. At this point in prep, I'm not gaining size by any means. I'm still in a deficit, so I'm definitely not like putting on crazy amounts of muscle, but we are trying to preserve muscle, which is huge at this point because I've been in prep for so long. So really trying to preserve muscle, not overdo it because we're getting so close to show day. So I don't want to cause any inflammation. Really just focusing on activating that glute and keeping those muscles engaged throughout the movement. So we did a lot of high reps, a lot of supersets today. Not super heavy, which again, just to reiterate to people who've asked that on this channel, my training right now is not super heavy, and even though I might look the part of somebody who weight trains very heavy, which you do have to train heavy for hypertrophy, I am not in that place during prep. So at this point, we are just trying to preserve muscle. We're doing a lot lighter weight. We're getting a pump. We're getting our heart rate up. We're burning some extra calories, but we are not building at this phase. It's solely about cutting and, you know, maintaining the muscle we have, so we have that really full cut look. But I'm definitely not training to impress anyone, and I'm not training for strength at this point, as crazy as it sounds. That's really not the goal with bodybuilding. So if you have questions about that, feel free to comment below. But gonna wrap up today, edit the vlog, finish the week with some client check-ins. Super excited to see those. I did tell everyone just to enjoy yesterday. It's one day out of the year, time with family and making memories. So, you know, enjoying your favorite dishes one day is not going to be a major setback. You might deal with a little bit of water weight, a little bit of inflammation or bloating or digestion issues for a couple days, but you know, just stay hydrated, get back to your normal routine, get back into exercising if you can. Movement's going to kind of help your body use those extra calories, and the reality is you're not going to store all of that as fat. Your body is going to use it. Think of it as a major refeed day, and get right back into your program, and it's not going to be a huge setback or a huge dent in your progress. So yeah, excited for that. Excited that some of my clients, or some new clients, are joining us this week. Took advantage of the online training sale, which was, if you commit to 6 months of lifestyle coaching, you get your first month free. And that was the Black Friday special that I've been running this entire week. So that wraps up today, and I'm hoping to still can't talk today, hoping to fill that one last spot. So if you're interested and you're watching this today, Friday, you can comment or DM. But yeah, very excited that some of you are ready to hop on board and make some progress during the holiday season. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Comment below what other content you'd like to see, and I'm going to do my best to continue filming as we go into this 2-week out mark, and then the exciting stuff comes for peak week. So hang in there, we're almost there. Thanks for watching.